Let's start by picking up a chicken breast and slicing it roughly into smaller pieces. Don't worry about making them perfect, just small enough so our chopper doesn't struggle later. You want bite-sized chunks that blend easily. Now, add both chicken breasts straight into the chopper. We're going to build all our flavor right in here. Grab a small onion and start chopping it up. It doesn't need to be too fine since it'll go into the chopper anyway. But the smaller you cut, the smoother your mixture will turn out. Add that onion right into the chopper with the chicken. Next, chop up half of a red bell pepper. The color it adds is just gorgeous. It gives a little sweetness that balances perfectly with the spices we'll be adding soon. Toss that in too. Now grab a handful of fresh parsley, roughly chop it, and add it in. Fresh herbs make all the difference. They lift the whole flavor. Time to season. A teaspoon of salt goes in first. Then some freshly ground black pepper for that little kick and aroma. A teaspoon of paprika to add warmth and that subtle smoky color. Next, a bit of garlic powder for that savory, homey flavor. And finally, a quarter cup of breadcrumbs to help bind it all together. Let's go ahead and blend everything. Pulse it a few times. You'll see it turning into a nice chicken mixture. If it looks a bit uneven, that's okay. We'll fix that next. Open the chopper, grab a spatula, and scrape the sides down so everything touches the blades. You don't want any bits left unchopped. This step makes sure it's all even. Chop again until the texture looks smooth but not pasty. You want it to hold its shape, kind of like a soft dough. Transfer the chicken mixture into a bowl. It already smells amazing. You can tell it's packed with flavor. Take a small ball of the mixture, roll it between your hands, and flatten it slightly. You're looking for that classic donut thickness. Not too thin, not too puffy. Now poke your finger through the center to make a hole. That's our donut shape. Place each one on a parchment-lined plate so they're easy to handle when we refrigerate them. Next, let's prepare our coating. In a bowl, add all-purpose flour and a spoon of cornstarch. This combo gives a light, crispy texture. Mix them together until nicely combined. The cornstarch really helps that golden crunch. In another bowl, crack 2 eggs and beat them gently. Just a light whisk to break them up. Nothing fancy here. Add a pinch of salt, a dash of pepper, and a little splash of milk. The milk gives the coating that smooth, even texture when dipping. Whisk it all again until well combined. You should see it turn a little creamy. In a third bowl, Pour in some fine breadcrumbs first. Then add a handful of coarse breadcrumbs. The mix of textures makes the coating extra crunchy. Finally, chop up a little parsley and toss it in for that fresh green touch. Mix it all up. The parsley gives your crumbs a pop of color, and it'll look great even before frying. Now let's coat. First, dust each donut in the flour mixture. Make sure it's evenly covered. Then dip it straight into the egg mixture. Let the excess drip off so it doesn't clump. And finally, roll it through the breadcrumb mix. Press lightly so the coating sticks well. This is what gives us that irresistible crunch. Time to fry. Pour oil into a pan. You'll need enough so the donuts can float and fry evenly. Once the oil is hot, carefully drop in the first batch. About 4 donuts at a time. You'll hear that satisfying sizzle right away. Flip them once they turn golden on one side. Don't rush it. Patience here means that perfect, crisp crust. Once both sides are evenly golden brown, lift them out and let them rest on a wire rack or paper towel. Let's fry up the next batch the same way. You'll see how the kitchen starts smelling incredible at this point. That mix of herbs and crispy chicken is unbeatable. While the last batch cooks, let's make a quick dipping sauce. Add some mayonnaise, a spoon of sriracha, and a touch of ketchup into a small bowl. Whisk it all together. Creamy, spicy, and just tangy enough to balance the crispiness. Now it's time to serve. Listen to that crunch as you drag a knife across the surface. That's pure perfection. Sprinkle a little fresh parsley on top for color. And there you have it. Crispy chicken donuts that are crunchy outside, soft and juicy inside. Perfect for sharing. Or not. Maybe enjoy it all by yourself. Your call. But we really think it's worth sharing. It was amazing and full of protein. We hope you enjoyed making and eating this one. Don't forget to like, share this recipe with someone, and subscribe. Also, grab the full recipe from the video description or from the first comment of this video. More to come soon! Enjoy your chicken donuts!